Follow this beef udon recipe exactly and it turned out amazing. It's a staple in our rotation now, says one of my readers. But what makes this version so repeatable? Let's cook it together. For a printable version of this recipe, visit my website, just Google beef udon Sudachi to find me. Before we dive in, it's best to have your dashi ready. Homemade dashi is delicate and elegant. On a busy weeknight, a teabag style dashi packet works the best. Granules will work too, though I'd keep them as a last resort. Choose what suits your kitchen best. Let's start by marinating the meat. Place 150 grams of thinly sliced beef in a container and add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin, 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce, half teaspoon of light brown sugar, half teaspoon of grated ginger, and 3 tablespoons of water. Give it a quick mix. For beef, look for cuts labeled beef for stir fry or shabu shabu beef at Asian markets. The key is choosing beef with just right amount of fat. Too lean and it turns dry, too fatty and the broth can feel heavy. Let it sit for at least 10 minutes or for as long as your dashi takes. We're also gonna thinly slice half an onion, then scrape them into a bowl and toss with half teaspoon of salt. Set those aside until it's time to cook. Next, the broth. Pour 500 ml of dashi into a pot and flavor it with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin, and 1 teaspoon of light brown sugar. Bring it to a brief boil for 2 minutes, just enough to cook off the mirin's alcohol. Then turn off the heat but keep the pot on the burner so it stays warm. If it cools too much before serving, reheat gently later. No vigorous boiling needed. Taste test. The broth should be slightly undersalted at this point. If you find it too salty, add more dashi or hot water. Cook 2 portions of udon noodles according to the package. This broth can probably be stretched to 3 servings, so if you want to do it, cook 3 portions of udon. Just like with dashi, you've got a few choices for udon. Fresh, frozen or dried. I personally recommend fresh or frozen noodles. Fresh udon can even be made at home quite easily if you're interested. Frozen and dried are both convenient, but in terms of texture, frozen noodles win by far, and they cook faster too. If you can find them, go for frozen. I hardly ever use dried ones in my kitchen. While those cook, get a pan hot over medium heat, add 1 teaspoon of beef suet or beef tallow, lard or a neutral oil, and tumble in the salted onion. Cook until translucent and sweet smelling. Add the beef with all its marinade and stir fry just until the slices turn from pink to cooked and the sauce goes glossy. Pour the pan off the heat before the meat tightens. Once the udon is cooked, drain and rinse with hot water to remove surface starch, especially if you use fresh or dried. Then divide the noodles between warm serving bowls. Ladle hot broth into each bowl to about 2/3 full, crown with the beef and onions, and make sure to spoon over any pan sauce for the savoury sheen. Finish with a shower of finely chopped green onions, and if you like a little warmth, a pinch of shichimi togarashi. Now mix everything thoroughly with your chopsticks before the first slurp. The marinated beef is more intensely seasoned than the soup, so a quick stir brings perfect balance to every bite. There it is, steaming, glossy, ready. The first sip is smoky sweet, the noodles spring back, and the beef is tender with a gentle ginger kick. Want even more delicious recipes? Grab my free cookbook from the link in the description. Okay, let's go over the ingredients one more time. And if you're ready to cook, grab the written instructions by clicking the full recipe box with a picture that's about to pop up on your screen. And that's a wrap. Head over to my website for the full recipe on the screen. I've included extra tips and behind the scenes details there. And if you love Japanese udon dishes, don't miss the playlist showing up now too. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.